Only if we reach the goal though. So hopefully we can reach the goal today. We just need 49 subs. Cause I gotta pay bills as well. And it's important to, like, you know, showcase the poor little cats and dogs that have nowhere to go this Christmas and this New Year's. But I don't want to advertise that I want people to be buying pets or getting pets just because, like, you know, they think that's what their kids will want. Please don't do that, because you could, like, end up, like, doing more harm than good at the end of the day. TM, dude, thank you so much for the 5 subs. That's so awesome of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, dude. If we also reach the goal today, we'll do another Christmas movie tomorrow night if you want. Can't do one tonight because I'm hanging out with Timmy, but I can do one tomorrow night. Oh, Richard, thank you so much. Did you change your hair color? No, this is just one of my short wigs. I haven't worn it since February this year, so, like, it's wild wearing it. I haven't worn it in so long. Been a while since. Oh my god, everyone, dude, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna have to give them a call and beg them to let me in. I do know a lot of people who work for Clare Animal Welfare because my mom made a calendar for them. I'm in the calendar. In like 2005. She did a really nice calendar for them, so my mom would probably know who to contact to go to a cattery or to go see some nice dogs. But hopefully, I hope I don't end up leaving with. I can't leave with one. I can't leave with a pet. I can't. I've nowhere to put it. But do you know who could really genuinely do with a new friend? My fucking dog, my mom's dog. He's by himself all the time and it's so sad, and I think he could really genuinely do with a friend. So I hope if I end up bringing my mom, that my mom might end up getting him a friend, because I feel so sorry for him all the time. He's always by himself and he could really do with a bestie to keep him company, and because he always loves other dogs. And when my mom went away to Fuerteventura in August, he spent a week with one of the art students' families, and he had 3 dogs to play with all the time. And my mom said he was so depressed when he came home. And I was like, would you not just get him a fucking friend? Like, and she's like, I don't want another dog. So hopefully I can convince her, get a dog. You're helping a poor bastard get one. Hopefully. What time is it for me? It is 2:38. He needs a friend. I always say he needs a friend. I was gonna get her a dog last Christmas, but she didn't want one. Even though I knew someone that had to get rid of a Maltese and he was so cute and she wanted to give him to me. And I was like, I can't because I don't live there anymore. And she's like, do you know anyone that would like a Maltese? And I was just like, oh. I tried to convince my mom to take him, but she was like, no. Even though he was just a cloud, a little fucking cloud. How many wigs do you have? About 30. Give or take 30. No, over 30. I have plus 30 wigs. No, more than 35. Just tell her surprise. No, I don't like that. I actually don't like that. I think that's the worst thing. This is a hot take. This is one of my hot takes. If you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, come and join us on Twitch. This is one of my serious hot takes, and I think it's so bad that if you surprise someone with a pet, never surprise somebody with a pet, because you don't know how they'll feel about it, and they might not want a pet. The pet might genuinely end up being neglected because you're going to spring this cat on this person or this dog or this any animal on a person, and they just don't want it. It's really not a good idea to do that. Unless someone is 100% behind getting an animal, don't give them an animal. And also what I really don't like is, you know, when someone is grieving the loss of an animal and you get them another animal. could be the worst thing you could possibly do. Some people are different than others. Some people, like, they might be happy to get a new pet, but some people, they might completely just disown the poor animal. So just don't ever do that. Never get someone a pet without knowing that they actually want the pet first, because you could just be putting that pet into a neglected house, and it's not good. Especially young kids. Like, a young kid might turn around for Christmas and be like, I want a bunny. They don't want a bunny. They think they want a bunny, but they don't want a bunny. Don't get them a bunny. Bunnies are so hard. Like, 9 times out of 10, it's always going to be the parent that's looking after the bunny. Always. It drives me mad, like. In fairness, I was always very good with my animals. I always had cats. And then I got a hamster, and I absolutely love my hamster. My brother got a bunny, and then it ended up being my man's bunny until the dog attacked it, and he had to be sent away. God love him. He's fine. Bunny's fine. He's a beautiful bunny. But no, don't get kids pets for Christmas. Just don't. It's not a good idea, especially exotic ones. Does anyone agree with me or disagree? I've always wanted to take in strays. I do have to stop her from time to time. Yeah, like, it's great. It's but you could foster them for a little bit, but then I'm afraid that, someone might just not take the foster. Then you end up having 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're just like, oh my God, this is crazy at this point. Like, do you have a cat? I have 2 cats. And if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, please come and join us on Twitch. I would greatly appreciate your support on my Twitch page. The oldest sibling look after the bunny. My sister wanted one so much that my parents bought her, keeping with the bunnies. And a rabbit isn't an easy pet. Rabbits are hard. Like, they require a lot of attention. So, like, am I on the wrong internet? Let me see. It's saying my connection on my phone is bad, but my connection says it's perfect. That's so weird. Anyway. Yeah, they're commitments, not presents. And I always say that as well. It's like, I'm not going to get, like, a new pet just because I feel like it. Can't work like that, because then you're going to have that pet for how many fucking years? Like, I know that I'm going to have, I hope, touch wood, that I'm going to have Nana for at least another 10 years. So that's my commitment issue for 10 more years. Hope you make your goal. You're amazing and great. Thank you so much, Raven. I hope you have a great night. Does anyone have any hot takes for us today? What's the inspiration for your look? Ferry also asked that too. I didn't have any inspiration for the look. I just wanted to do, because I was talking about this wig yesterday while you picked the silver wig. And I said that I hadn't worn this wig since February last year. And I actually really like this wig. This wig just never gets enough glory that it, deserves. This wig was so hard to make. This wig was crazy hard. If you know any girls that have, like, cyber fringes, they are forces not to be reckoned with. Those girls are crazy, because this is really hard to do. I need to get, like, a mini straightener to be able to straighten this. Or like an iron, just to iron the front of it. Give us a hot take. It better not be about fucking tacos or soup or cereal or pineapple on pizza. I will time you out. That you have now been warned, officially warned in advance. Hair looks badass. Thank you so much. This took forever. This wig took me a week to cut. Like, I have never been so stressed out than making this wig. It was so hard to do. All the layers were so hard. The wig took me a solid, like, 3 hours. No, the fringe took me a solid 3 hours. Or bangs, as you Americans say. Hot take. Animal breeding should be banned for 5 years, and we've taken strays and older animals. hotter take. I don't know if I agree with you on that, but I think some breeds should be banned for 10 years to allow for breeds to stop getting so inbred. Because a list of animals that should be banned are Scottish foals, the poor things with the ears. They should be banned straight up. I think, no, first of all, I think some breeds should be banned just completely. Scottish foals, it should be illegal to own a Scottish fold cat. It should be illegal to own anything that has a respiratory problem. Anything. Like freaking, you're the ones with the big eyes, the little ones. Pugs should be illegal until they fix their faces, until they outbreed them, until they fix their poor noses, because it's just fucking disgusting. Chinchilla Persians should be stopped as well until they fix their noses, because the reason Nana is a crossbreed is because I didn't want to get a full breed Persian because they have so much respiratory problems with their noses. I had to get her crossbred with an American short hair, which is just a normal cat basically, to make sure that her nose was better. Because do you not, I feel like this is a really unpopular opinion, but and I feel bad for them. I really do. My heart goes out. How ugly are purebred cats? Especially Persians. If you think that pushed in face with those fucking crazy long teeth and cross eyes, bulging cross-eyed cats are pretty, or they look good, what's wrong with you? Seriously. How can you look at that thing and not think it needs to get put down? Look at this. Look at this. Himalayans are gorgeous. I'll fight you on that one. Purebred. This thing looks like it needs to get put the fuck down. 1 second, let me find one. So some of them look normal, but some of them, they just look like the ones they've been inbred too much. I have one. Let me see. Why is it when you look for something you can never find it? These boys look gorgeous. Look, this is the kind of thing that I think it's okay. Like, that's healthy. That's a healthy looking cat. That's fine. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones that look like every living second is a fucking struggle. I'm not going to say, but I have a friend. Look. This motherfucker looks like he's struggling. This poor misfortunate soul might be, look, his nose is even off, like. Oh, it's just so bad. How can you look at that and think, yes, that's what I want. That's the cat that I want. I honestly, I know so many people that have Persians that look like that. I'd never tell them to their face, but that should be banned. That should be illegal to inbred your cat to that extent. And it's all inbreeding. It's the result of inbreeding and bad breeds continuing to be allowed to have kittens. Because I know somebody that, I'm not going to say who they are, because you probably actually know who they are if you do follow alt girls on online. I'm not going to say where, but I know a girl that does breed Persians in Europe, and all of her Persians look like that. All of them. And I'll tell it's so rare to get a Persian chinchilla in Europe. Her cat's grandmother from Germany is Nana's grandmother. That's how fucking rare it is to get a Persian. It's so hard to get those cats. So like there has to be a ban on breeding them for a while, because unless someone from America comes over or they find one in the Middle East and they can like, you know, fix the inbreeding problem that's happening, there's just too much inbreeding of the poor cats here. And the same goes for actually in Ireland for in like the 2010s there was a ban on breeding dachshunds, you know, sausage dogs. They were banned in Ireland, the breeding of them, because their backs were getting so long that they weren't able to support them anymore, so their backs were breaking under the pressure, which is so fucking sad. So they weren't allowing them to be bred for 10 years to fix the problem. I think we have so many breeders pushing the poor animals to the limits for a quick buck. It's sad to see when you have animals on shelters needing love. I swear to God, it's actually so bad. I was at a breeder's house like 3 years ago, and the puppies were all running around in their own shit. I'm not even joking. I wanted to call the guards, but my mum wouldn't let me. My mum stops me from calling the guards way too fucking much. But I wanted to call the guards because the puppies were running around in a room just covered in shit. And the mother, the dog, like her tits were dragging off the fucking floor. They were so long. And she was covered in shit as well. And the poor thing looked absolutely just ran in. That's the only way to describe what that fucking dog looked like. It was so sad. And they were asking for $1,500 for a puppy. They had like 8 puppies and they were asking for $1,500 each. And we were just like, what? That is crazy. They actually got rid of all their puppies. All their puppies were taken. Like, as in someone bought each of them. It was so bad. It was actually so bad. I wonder if that poor dog is still alive. I doubt she is. I highly doubt she is, because she if she was young, she looked like she was 10. So that was like 3 or 4 years ago. So she's well too old now. It was very bad. It was really fucking bad. I wanted to call the guards. I should have called the guards and not told my mom shit and told them where the house was. Because it was straight up abuse. But yeah, I know that there is a problem with with the amount of puppies and dogs that are in shelters, but like, what about ethical breeders, like breeders that are actually fair and they only maybe have a litter once every 3 years, and they actually look after the mother? Because I do know one person who ethically breeds chinchillas in Ennis, and she's very good at it, and she loves her cats. She loves them. And even if the cats, like, and it's actually very common in Persian cats to completely like they just don't bond with their babies and they just let them die. It actually happens a lot with Persian cats. So she has to take on the responsibility then of closing her business for like 2 months while she raises them for 6 weeks. Solidly every 2 hours, like bottle feeding them and making sure they wee and stuff and go to the bathroom. So I think she is ethical in what she does, but there is obviously people who don't give a shit and they just want to make money. So I don't think it's fair to this to have that, but I think there should be stronger harsher litigation, or not litigation, but punishments for people who are running puppy breeding. And do you not think there should be like more incentives for people to adopt? Like, what do you think? If you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, please come and join us on Twitch. I'd really appreciate your love and support on my Twitch page. My Twitch is my main platform, and I'm trying to grow it every day. So if you're enjoying the stream so far, please come and join us on Twitch. The link is in my TikTok bio or YouTube about section. Let's get to 10K likes TikTok. Let's go. Let's get to 50 likes on YouTube. I'm an animal owner of 8. I always try to adopt. I think the wrong thing to do is also stigma people for not adopting, because when you hear people say like, what, I'm not saying that what you said is bad, but when you hear people say stuff like, I'm an animal owner of 8, I always try to adopt. I don't know. Some people kind of hide if they get a full-bred dog sometimes, because maybe people just have preferences and they just want to get, you know, a greyhound, for example. They want to get a greyhound, and if they don't get one that's adopted, then people look at them bad. And people say, oh, you're just a shopper, you should adopt, and stuff like that. And I think that's a bad message as well to put to people. And it's not the right thing to do. You shouldn't put people down if they get a dog from an ethical breeder, if they want a specific breed. Like, you shouldn't hate on someone for that, because it'll steer people away from adopting, if anything. What do you think about that? Eye makeup is absolutely stunning. Thank you so much. Most times those dogs are old and have special needs that people can't accommodate. I would love to adopt an old cat. I would love to adopt an old one. I don't give a fuck. I would love to just look after one for, like, you know, 1-2 years and give them the best 2 years of their fucking lives. I don't care if it turns into 3, 4, or 5, but I would if I was to adopt, I would go into the Nix is adopted. Nana, I waited a year for her. But if I was to adopt one, I would go in and ask for the oldest one that's there. Give me your oldest bitch, please. I will take her and I will love her. Then what's stopping you? What you mean? From adopting? I don't want to. I don't want another pet. I didn't say that I wanted to. I said that if I did. See? That's the problem. Don't come into the chat being rude. Are mixed breds healthier than purebreds? Yeah. Yeah. Always mix. Never get a full bred. It's bad. They're not good. When you get the... Maybe you could adopt an orphan child instead. What? Where does that come out of? Where does that even come out of? But some people have hard time understanding even the simplest messages. No, you're okay. You're okay. I always get so sad about other older animals. I hope they'll find homes there. Yeah, like I think it's always nice to try and adopt an older one if you can. If you can. I always say the word if you can, because people, you know, different circumstances, different things that go on. So yeah. Good hot take though. Good hot take. Always try to take the old ones first. But does anyone else have any hot takes? I have let me see. I'll let you go first if you want. I'll let you go first if you got any hot takes that you want to shout. Your makeup's eating. Thank you so much. Hot take: people don't want to be different. They want to feel different while being safe, and pretending they have a condition or disability is both pathetic and disrespectful. You just went from one thing to the other. What was that? What the fuck? What does that mean? You're gonna have to explain that, because how do you come from people being different and while feeling safe to pretending to have a disability? What? I'm a bisexual Zoomer. What's a Zoomer? No. And DEI is ruining video games. Oh, I will talk about this all day if you want to. Which games is DEI ruining? I was orphaned. I thank God every day my mom and dad adopted me. A lot of people don't even consider the possibility is all. Okay, I see what you mean, and I am actually going to adopt. I have said this a million times on stream, but I am 1000% going to be adopting at least one child. I've always wanted to adopt. I've always said I was going to adopt. It has never been a question to me whether I'm going to adopt or not. And if I'm with someone and they don't want to adopt, that's a deal breaker, because I'm very, very passionate about it. And the problem with adopting, which I have found out since talking about it a lot, is someone said, why adopt? Because there's so many children in this world that have nobody, and it breaks my heart every single day knowing that there's so many kids in the world that deserve love, and they might be in an orphanage, and it's super sad. And why do they not deserve to have parents that love them? You know, this is not for show. I actually care. But in America, it's very, very hard to adopt a child, and there's so many fucking loops and jumps and fucking hurdles that it's basically impossible to adopt a child. In Ireland, you can't adopt a child. There's no such thing as adoption anymore. It's only the child is technically adopted by the government as soon as they go into care, and until the age of 18 they are a child of the state. Even if they live in your house, they're not yours, and the government can take them at any time. Literally. Like, they can decide that there's someone else that they want to send the kid to, and they can take the kid off you. I literally have a friend who's, I've told people on stream about this before, I have a friend who 3 of his siblings are adopted, and there was one that was a little baby and they wanted to take her, but they fought to keep her. Ridiculous that they thought they could do that, but she did take them to court and said that the child is better off in their care since she's been with them since she was 6 months old or something. Ridiculous. Really fucking bad, because my mom also wanted to adopt my friend, but they wouldn't let them do that either. The fuck is DEI? Oh, fuck, isn't it? Diversity, equality, inclusion? Hey, I was right. Diversity, equality, inclusion. I didn't even know what the fuck it was. But I think it's what everyone wants to talk about. Take Ubisoft and BioWare. Ubisoft is even laying off employees back because of lack of sales due to DE. Yeah, but Ubisoft is a cunt company. Ubisoft is one of the fucking worst companies in the world. Like, when you think of worst companies in the world when it comes to who to work for, think of Ubisoft. They're just fucking toxic wasters, bastards, the bottom of the barrel scumbags that you want to work for. And they will always prioritize top CEOs and making sure that they make loads of money, but the devs at the bottom make absolutely nothing. They will always fire people in, you know, the difference of hiring someone that is not even half as qualified as the people they're firing because it looks better for them. I do not take anything to do with Ubisoft seriously, because they're just a shit fucking company. I've known people that work there. They all said it was horrible. My fucking stepmom was offered a job there in Paris, and she wanted to take it, and I begged her not to take it. This was literally this year. earlier this year because she got a new job in August and she was offered the job in Ubisoft in May. And I said, please don't fucking take it. She's like, oh, I thought you'd be all for it. And I was like, they are literally one of the worst companies to work for. I can literally put you in contact with one of my fucking old bosses and he will tell you he worked for them for 20 years and he hated it. So bad. So, no. Sad part is they are only company primarily focused on stealth, and it hurts wanting stealth games, not wanting to support them. Secondhand shops for games. CEX. Do you have CEX in your country? Like, you can just wait for the game to come out and then for it to come out in CEX. Like, honestly, who the fuck is going to play Assassin's Creed Shadows? Like, I can't wait to see how many people actually end up playing it, but come on. Come on. It's a joke at this stage, that game. If it actually ends up selling well, I have a feeling it might just be frickin' Ubisoft buying all their own stock. When was the last good Ubisoft game, in fairness? What is CEX? It's a secondhand game store in the UK and Ireland. It's really good. If you want to... Well, it's not good on prices, but it's good if you want to buy a secondhand game. And she's jumping ship to move to Japan to work for Square Enix. There's some good departments in Square Enix and there's bad departments in Square Enix too. I've heard that. Obviously Final Fantasy XIV is apparently a good one to work for, but I've heard that Kingdom Hearts is not a good one to work for. My dream used to be to work for Square Enix in the Kingdom Hearts department, but that dream ended a long time ago when I found out the horrors of working for Kingdom Hearts. Horrors. But does anyone have any hot takes? Or I'll drop one of my hot takes just to get you feeling it. So this is something that I was thinking about, like, I think it was last week, but I forgot to write it down. So you know the way you see all those videos on TikTok and Instagram, and it's a lot of the, when it comes to cooking stuff and Europeans and cooking stuff, and Americans are always like, where's the seasoning? As an American, do you like to season food, if there's any Americans watching? Take that back. Avocado is amazing. I love avocado. I will eat avocado just by itself with a spoon and a little bit of salt. Easy. You enjoy seasoning. What are your top 3 seasonings that you use? What are your top 3 seasonings? Even top 2. Keep going, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. I see a lot of people here saying salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. So my question for ye, do you not know that real vegetables exist? Because when I see those videos of people, you know, making stuff, and then I see the Americans in the comment section saying, where's the seasoning? There is normally like 5 pieces of garlic chopped into it, and there's onions put into it. Do you not use real vegetables? Just out of curiosity. And I actually wouldn't count salt and pepper as seasoning. That's just a given. It's more concentrated. No, I would highly disagree with you. I actually don't like garlic powder. I will always use real garlic. Always. So like the next time you watch like, you know, a European video on people, you know, cooking stuff and you ask where's the seasoning, I can 1000% promise you they have used onions and garlic. It's just we don't like using them in powder format. Not really anyway. I always put fresh garlic into. I have literally like 3 cloves of garlic in the kitchen. I fucking love garlic. I always have garlic. And I don't like things that are spicy. Not too spicy. If they have a little bit of spice, it's okay. But I don't like things that are overpowered with the taste of spiciness. I think you can have it seasoned really well without it being crazy spicy. That's my opinion. I don't like things that are crazy spicy. Also, I have IBS, so I'm not going to eat anything that's crazy spicy because it'll fuck me up. So just remember that next time you're judging European recipes, there is 9 times out of 10 going to be vegetables in there as the seasoning. And you can have real thyme and real rosemary. South American spicy is divine. India spicy is too much. Which part of South America? Because I don't think Brazil uses a lot of spice. As someone who eats Brazilian food often enough, I haven't seen any spicy Brazilian food. It's always very like hearty. I don't think I've actually seen a European recipe that doesn't season. Exactly. Like, they all have seasoning. I just don't understand where all the comments come from. It's like, where's the seasoning? It's like, it's right there. It's literally there. They use peppers. I haven't seen any Brazilian. I haven't seen any really Brazilian recipe with spicy peppers. Use a lot of spice. I haven't seen Ferry ever use spice. Ferry doesn't like spicy food. I don't like spicy food either, so we're all fine on that regard. I don't like spicy food, so you can count me out on that one. Bell peppers. Does bell pepper count as a spice? Yeah, spice is not the same as spicy. Yeah. I wouldn't count bell pepper as a spice. That's just like, you know, a bell pepper. Paprika is bell pepper. True. But that's like concentrated bell pepper. We do use it for seasoning. Oh my god. I would never count bell pepper as a seasoning. I just count it as a fucking vegetable. That is crazy. I use bell peppers all the time. I love bell peppers, and I love the long sweet peppers as well. They're really nice. Don't talk to me about fucking yellow and green peppers though. They're disgusting. Does anyone else agree with me? Green are disgusting. I don't like yellow either. I think they're too ripe. Blech. Ew. No. 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 Disagree. Oh, fuck no. You said you'll use vegetable as seasoning, but you don't use bell peppers for seasoning because they're a vegetable. I'm confused. I wouldn't count a bell pepper as seasoning. I just count it as a vegetable. When I think of seasonings, I think of like, you know, thyme, basil, rosemary, sage, dill, you know, that kind of stuff. I wouldn't count vegetables as seasoning. I just count them as vegetables to add taste to it. Yeah, but we're not going to call a pepper a fruit, are we? Bay leaves. I don't like dill. I just thought of it off the top of my head because everyone in Finland seems to really like it. I don't fucking like it though. I've never liked it. I think it's too like... I have this like taste when it comes to things that are like... Do you ever have these things that are like green and they taste green? Does anyone know what that taste is? Like, you know, rocket, like, you know, the lettuce rocket, dill, green peppers. They just taste too ripe and they have that really like that taste to it that's just ugh. Bitter. Yeah, is that what the taste is? It's fucking bitter. I don't like it. I don't like bitter tastes. Yeah, coriander also has that bitter taste to it. Is that what that is? Well, at least I know now. Because I don't like that taste. Like green banana. Yeah, sharp. A sharp taste. I don't like it. I fucking hate it. Tasting green. That's what it tastes like. I just assume that's what green tastes like. Bitter. But no, don't like those. But I do like loads of green vegetables. Like I love broccoli. I love spinach. I love avocado, even though it's a fruit. Just thinking of stuff that's green and has that very kind of thick taste to it. If you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, come and join us on Twitch. Would greatly appreciate it. We just need 80 more people to get to 200 viewers. That does explain a bit. I thank you for having that conversation with me. I have learned something new about my tastes. Is anyone here like super autistic and they have like things that they like to eat and then like they'll eat it so much, they'll eat it every day, and then like a month later, you never want to fucking look at that again? It's so fucking annoying. Fairy always gives out to me about it. He always gives me shit for it. But it's the most annoying thing in the world. I wish I could just like something and just constantly like it. I wish I didn't have these fucking food fixations. It's so annoying. Ah. I had this thing with eggs for like a year. I used to always eat them after the gym. I always have scrambled egg when I got home from the gym. I always have some kind of eggs, and I just don't eat eggs anymore. Yeah, look, Fairy's like, hey, Clara, I bought you the stuff you like. Clara's like, I hate it now. I don't eat that anymore. It happens so fucking often. It's horrible because I do like them, and then I just don't like them anymore. It's horrible. There was this one thing that I had here. It's like a protein kind of bowl kind of thing, and it's really actually nice. And I used to have it all the time. It's like this, like it's kind of like acai, but it's not. And it has like peanut butter on top of it and frozen fruit and a little bit of coconut shaving. I don't normally like coconut, but I liked it in that. I used to eat it all the time from like January until March. And then I just got sick of it. And I was actually thinking about it yesterday while I was ordering something to eat. And I was like, I used to love that. Now I fucking hate it. It's so annoying. Oh. But did you guys know there's an autism test? I was diagnosed with autism in like 2021. But did you see that Hassan Piker took the autism test and he was off the fucking chart? And he's in actual denial now that he has autism. Does anyone know Hassan Abi? He scored like, to be like, you know, off the charts on the, to be autistic on the test, I think you have to score over 60, and he scored 127. 127. 137. 130 was like crazy off the scale, and he just scored beneath it. Rookie numbers. I kind of want to take the test on stream today just to see what it's like. I want to see how autistic can you be? we should do it. We should do the autism test. And you can help me if you feel like, you know, I'm not answering it properly, or if you're like, no, that's wrong, and I picked the wrong one, you can like help me, because like sometimes people don't notice the things that they do, and they have like, you know, you have to have someone that sees you do things to know if you're doing things properly. Did you get diagnosed by a doctor? Who else can diagnose you but a doctor? Like, seriously. No one else can diagnose you with something. So yes, it was one of the WebMD. Yeah, right. But she's one of the only doctors in Ireland that diagnoses adults for certain problems. Like, it was so hard to get seen by her. You have to do a call to St. Pat's Hospital in Dublin, which is the biggest psychiatric hospital in Ireland. So you have to have a call by them first. And then you have to have had at least 5, I think it's 5 psychiatrists, like actual psychiatrists, say that they couldn't help you, and they have to all like sign this paper to give to St. Pat's, and they have to recognize that they couldn't do anything to help you. I think it was 5. It could have been like 8. I'm not sure. I've had a lot of psychiatrists, actual psychiatrists, and then after that you have to do another assessment, and then you get to see Dr. Dipna. She's extremely hard to go see, because she doesn't just see people, she sees people who no one else can help. Because I was being misdiagnosed for years and years and years. Like, up until 2021, I thought I was bipolar. And every doctor told me I was bipolar. But no! I was autistic with CPTSD and BPD. But as soon as people can, like, you know, diagnose you properly, then they can start fixing you. Because I had a friend who was severely fucked. Like, she was fucked. And she couldn't function as a human. She was always trying to unalive herself. She was always trying to... She was never a functioning human. And they just thought she was severely suicidal all the time. She went to see Dipna, and she diagnosed her with ADHD. Now she 5 years later, because it was actually my friend who told me to go to Dr. Gibbons. Her name is Dipna Gibbons. You can look her up if you want. Dipna Gibbons. If you're in Ireland, highly recommend. If you have had no hope with any other doctor in Ireland, go to Dr. Dipna. But yeah, she's got her whole life together now 4 years later, and she was struggling to get through her law degree in UL, and now she's in her, I think, 2nd or 3rd year doing nursing in Cape Town in South Africa. Complete 180 in her life, because she was able to get the right medication, the right treatment that she needed. It's fucking crazy how her life was turned around. So sometimes it's just, you know, seeing a good doctor. So, yeah. Maybe you just haven't found the right doctor yet. Because I thought all doctors were fucking jokes, but after I saw her, it was fine. But she did try to commit me a load of times. She really fucking tried. She really tried. She's like, you have to go into fucking hospital, and I was like, no. And she was like, you have to go into hospital. I was like, no. That is not happening. I did not agree to that. I am not a child. You are not getting me in there. There is not going to be any grippy sock vacations around here, girl. I'm finishing university. Yeah, no. Couldn't make me do it. Because I would have to take a year out of university, and there was no way I would do that. I was trying to get through university as fast as possible, because I wouldn't have gone back. I literally told my parents that if they had put me into the psychiatric ward, and because they wanted me to stay in for 4 or 5 months, because it takes that long to do the BPD course inside there. And I was like, if you put me in there, I am not going to go back to my course. I promise you that. Now, if you get different from different, it's best 2 out of 3 to stick with one, or what? It depends on the doctor, and it depends on their qualifications, and it depends on how highly rated that doctor is, I think. Hey, NASCAR, thank you so much for the tier 1. 8 months, baby. 8 months. Thank you so much. If there's anyone here, and if anyone hasn't seen this yet, I said that if we reach this goal, that I would bring you to an animal shelter in Ireland when I'm there next week. So we're doing a live stream in Galway next Sunday. And I also said that we do as of today, I said if we reach this goal, that we do a live stream at a animal shelter in Clare or Limerick if I can get Limerick. So if we can reach this, that would be great. Show your love. So yeah. I'm the only one. Normal one family. Yeah, you don't know that. You don't know that. Can't say that. Only 31 to go. Only 31 subs to go. Does anyone have any hot takes? Did I have a hot take? Don't think it's bad that most doctors that diagnose autism are neurotypical. Is it society that told me that I'm autistic according to their opinions? Yeah, no, I would trust the neurotypical person in diagnosing me with autism. Yeah. The person who's not mentally unstable diagnosing me? Wow. You know, yeah, that's the person who should be a doctor. Let's be honest. Come on, like. You're so pretty. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Thank you so much. If you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, please come and join us on Twitch. I'd really appreciate your support. We're going to have a small ad break in 2.5 minutes, but the ad break is so that you don't miss anything happening on stream, so that you don't miss any hot takes, that you don't miss any chats, so that you can share and have the same experience as people who have subbed to my account have. Because if I didn't have the timed ads, then you'd miss stuff, and you wouldn't be able to see everything that everyone else sees. So everyone has the same experience on my channel. Doesn't matter if you're subbed or not. So if you do stick around, I really hope you will. Go have a stretch, go wee, go shit yourself, go check on your pets, go check on your wife, go check on your husband, go check on your partner, go check on your kids, go check on the snow outside, go check on your list to Santa. You have a 3-minute break to run around your room and do some squats or something. So yeah, that's what you can do in the little break. Wait, what? There's no way you're still going on about, like, we get it. Anyone could look up that information, talk about something else. Wait, what's happening over on YouTube? YouTube's having a moment. What's YouTube having a moment about? Dry as a bone outside. Ugh, I think it's the same for me. It was supposed to be snowing, but it hasn't snowed at all. It's so sad. But yeah, if you have any questions, please just ask. Let's get to 10K likes TikTok. Let's go. Owns over 200 individual companies from production complies to leasing offices. Wait, where did that come from? But yeah, we're gonna have a 3-minute break in 30 seconds, just so I'm reminding you. And after the break, we'll go into more hot takes. I have still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to say to ye and to show ye. So don't worry, we're gonna have a long day. And we're also giving away a copy of Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 today as well. So if you want that, we're going to be playing Kingdom Hearts later too. So it's going to be a long day, baby. It's going to be a long one. So yeah, if you have any questions, TikTok, I can answer all your questions right now. We're on a small break on YouTube and Twitch, but if you could come and join us after the break, this would be a good time to come over and join the Twitch crew. I promise you, it's really nice over there. You don't have to pay anything. It's free. You can see more of the stream. You can see more of the background. Everyone there is super nice. You'll make loads of friends over there. Like, everyone is super, super nice. Thank you so much. Let's get to 15K as fast as possible and I'll give you an uwu. How am I? I'm good. I hope you're good too, yo. Just gotta wet up that throat. You can uwu. I fucking can. I have the best uwu on the internet. I promise you that. And I've got even better ara. I'll do an ara if we get to 20K. Super fast. Let's go. Hit take as in ZA. ZA? What's that mean? Hot take. Oh, does it say hit take? I thought it's supposed to say hot take. Sorry. Thank you so much for the fest burst. And thank you so much for the follow. If you want to come and join us on Twitch, I'm streaming over on Twitch, and Twitch is my main platform, and I really appreciate it. You're speeding for that ara. Ara. What would you rate it? How are we rating it? How are we rating my uwu and ara? Give me something to work with. 10 out of 10. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It did the trick. Thanks. And we'll be back in 10 seconds over on Twitch and YouTube. So if you want to come and join us on Twitch and YouTube, I'd really appreciate it. Come and join us. The link is in my TikTok bio. It's completely free. But don't worry, I'll still read your comments. I will. How are y'all? Sorry, I was playing a game on TikTok, doing ada-adas and uus. If we get to 25, I'll do another one. I'll do another uwu. And if we get to 30, I'll do an ada-ada. Keep me posted on that. I'll keep doing it. I'll start doing them. I'll do my best. So does anyone have any more hot takes for us? Anyone got any hot takes? Does she wear wigs? I did cut my hair, but I also wear wigs. This is a wig. A short wig. Apple, Microsoft, Sony, Disney need to be broken up for becoming near monopolies. I guess. But like, they aren't really monopolies because Apple isn't the only one who makes phones or iPads or, you know, that kind of stuff. Microsoft isn't the only one who makes computers. Sony isn't the only one who makes games, and Disney isn't the only studio who makes animation. They're not really monopolies, and I don't think they have as much power as they used to have. Definitely not. For example, people aren't buying iPhones anymore because they've realized now how crap they are these days, and it's just the same thing over and over and over again. Like, I think phones have reached a plateau now. Like, what could they possibly do that's innovative next? Like, a phone does everything that it needs to do now. Or is there anything that you want to see a phone do in the future? Because it basically can do everything that a computer can do. Nearly. I think the flip phone is so stupid as well. It's like, why do you want your phone to do this so it can collect more dirt? I'll be there gonna start building AI into phones. What kind of AI? 3D projection, personal AI. Oh, stop. 3D projection would be so bad. No, thanks. No, that'd be so bad. I can't see that happening. But personal AI, what does personal AI mean? Have diversified into other businesses, and because they have more money and pull, they can push out other companies and stifle innovation. I don't think so. The only one who's stifling their own innovation is Apple. And is Sony, I think. But, because no one's buying iPhones. And we saw that when Samsung came out with the flip phone. Because Samsung is much bigger in, like, Asia than it is here. And then there's Huawei, which is much bigger in China than Apple obviously is. I think it's just big in Western countries, but still, I don't have an iPhone, and I have no interest in getting an iPhone. I'll do an at 30k likes. It surprised me that Apple doesn't innovate. Most of their phones are the same thing, just different look. It's just they just changed the direction of the cameras on the back. They all look the fucking same. The only way I can tell the difference between iPhone phones is the cameras. Like, if it has 3 cameras like this, it's the 16. If it has cameras going across, it's the 18. If it has 2 cameras, it's like the 14. It's only the direction of the cameras. It's so fucking stupid. They either add, take away, or change the style of the cameras. It's so bad. Okay, I've got a hot take. So how many people here believe the saying that violence isn't the answer? Are you goth? I listen to lots of goth music. How many people here believe the term violence isn't the answer? Are you excited for TikTok being banned? Yes. What do you think? Yes? No? Okay, a lot of you say violence isn't the answer. Historically speaking, how many revolutions have been won without violence? Just out of curiosity. Because it's always been violence that has led people to receiving what they wanted, especially from governments. Because the only thing that scares governments is violence. The War of Independence in America, that was not peaceful. The War of Independence in Ireland, that was not peaceful. The Revolution in France was not fucking peaceful. World War I, World War II was not won by the ideology that violence is never the answer. And I wholeheartedly agree that the term violence isn't the answer is not how we should be approaching our 2024 problems, turning into 2025 problems. That's all I'm going to say on that. You can take that however you want. Historically, there's only one way to fix a government. Looking at you, America. There's only one way to fix the issue, and that's well, I'm not gonna say anything else on it. That was just my hot take. You can take my hot take however you want. Does anyone else have any hot takes for us? Any more hot takes? Eurovision has not been as good as it could be since judges were added. I haven't watched the Eurovision since last year because I don't believe that countries that are at war should be allowed into the Eurovision. Like, if Russia's not allowed in, then Izzy should not be allowed in either. Cold showers are better than hot ones. No, not even slightly. Ooh. No hot takes? Are you Irish? Yes. It's an unpopular opinion, though. That's what makes them a hot take. And if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, come and join us on Twitch. The link is in my TikTok bio or YouTube About section. And I'll take any hot take that you have as long as it's not racist. And if you break Twitch rules, well, that's your own fault. What do I think about electric cars? Nothing much. Winter's better than summer every fucking time. Every time. Humanity is causing the 5th mass extinction. No, I would disagree with you on that. I don't think humanity is causing the 5th mass extinction. I think the top 1% and the top 1% of companies are causing the 5th mass extinction. I don't want to be put into the same category as like Nestle and all of the biggest companies in the world that are destroying the world, because it doesn't matter how much I fucking like, you know, it doesn't matter how much you, me, or everyone in this chat right now recycles, because the amount of pollution that all the top 1% companies are giving off worldwide every single day, it doesn't fucking matter how much I separate my plastics from my cardboard. And I don't want to feel like it's my fucking fault when they're not doing fuck all to fix anything. It literally doesn't matter. Like, all of us in the chat right now, we are just a drop in the ocean compared to the fucking shit that they're polluting the world with. So I'm not going to be blamed for any mass extinction, because I'm not the one cutting down the trees in the Amazon forest. I'm not the one cutting down the trees in Bolivia and making all of the orangutans go extinct. I'm not the person that's causing mass amounts of oil and pollution to go into the ocean, that's bleaching all of the coral reefs around the world and making all of these fish go extinct. That's not me. And it's not you. So I'm not going to sit here and be made to feel like it's me or you. So just remember that. The cure for cancer is out there. It's just the pharmaceutical companies won't release it because it'll bankrupt them. It's not even, I don't think that it would bankrupt them. It's just they make so much money out of impoverishing people from all of the medical bills that comes down to that cancer, you know, makes for them. Why would they want a cure? As a company, you don't want a cure for a medical problem. You want people to keep buying the medical needs that you're giving them, necessities that you're giving them to survive or prolong their horrible existence, depending on what type of cancer they have. Thank you so much for the 30k likes. I'll do another ooh at 35k likes. Thank you so much. If you had a cure, they would charge insane amounts for it. I don't know if they charge insane amounts for it, because it depends on what part of the world it's made in. Because if you think about penicillin, the Scottish doctor who made penicillin, he specifically asked for it to be free. I wonder how much you charge for penicillin in the States. Insulin is also free in Ireland. And you pay, what, $350 for insulin? What? Insulin in the States, I know it's more than that, and that's the sad part. It's completely fucking free in Ireland. Free. And there's going to be someone saying, you pay for it with taxes! And I'm okay paying for that with taxes, as long as some fucking poor misfortunate child at the age of 5 can get their fucking insulin. I'm okay paying those taxes, thanks. This year I was in hospital with stage 2B metastatic cancer. I spent 3. It's good that you're still here, yo. It's good that you're still here. I don't, like, how many people in America? Oh, this is a great question. This is a great question. How many people are Americans here right now? Hands up. Hands up in the chat if you're American. That's socialism. No, it's fucking not. It's not socialism. You don't know what socialism is. If you think that paying taxes to make sure that people can have insulin for free is socialism, then you are fucked. You have nothing going on between here, because the government has done exactly what they planned out to do by making you fucking stupid. Jesus, that's a cooked thing to say. Okay, it's not socialism. It's not socialism though. Okay, so all the people that are watching who are American right now, I have a question for you. If let's say you were told that you could leave the country tomorrow, you could leave the States tomorrow, and you could live in any other country in the world, and you'd get a house, you'd get, school for your kids, you'd get, insurance, you'd get house insurance, you'd get life insurance, you'd get health insurance, everything would be paid for in the desired country that you want to live in, would you leave? A lot of people are saying, a few people are saying no, which I'd love to know why you're saying no. Please tell me why you're saying no. Depends on the country. It's any country you want. What's the trade-off? You get everything in the desired country. I'm giving you everything. You just have to leave. If you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, come and join us on Twitch. The link is in my TikTok bio or YouTube about section. Why would you not leave? That's a good question. And I would love to move to the US. It's an amazing country so long as you're not poor. That's such a weird thing to say. Do you not understand how weird that is to say? This person says, I live in Denmark. I would love to move to the US. It's an amazing country as long as you're not poor. Wild. From the US about 6 years ago, I can say the quality of life is 10 times better. Is there anyone here that's American that's living abroad? I'd be gone yesterday. Don't mind today. I'd be gone yesterday, man. I'll stay. My insurance is paid for by my company. Kids are growing. I like my firearms, and taxes aren't as extreme as most of the European countries. Look, I'm not saying that taxes are good. I'm not saying that I'm happy with my fucking taxes. I literally just paid 12,700 and fuck off euro in taxes yesterday. That was my taxes for 2024. But those taxes pay for a lot of things, and they pay for things that benefit me. If I get into it, God forbid, I get into a fucking car accident tomorrow, I don't have to pay a penny. At all. If I get, God forbid, if I get a brain tumor and I have to fucking go in for brain surgery and I have to get medicine that costs 1,500 euro for a small fucking vial of it, I don't have to pay for it because it's all paid for. I might be paying that much a year in taxes, but in the long run, if I get sick, or if I have a child, or if I need to go to if I want to go to university again, it's all fucking free. Because we all pay for it with the taxes. If I was in the States and I got into a fucking car accident, I could be hundreds of thousands in debt, depending on what kind of an accident I had. My stepmom was in a motorcycle accident and she was in hospital for 6 months for her legs to recover. Now she's literally just got her 3rd degree black belt and she's completely fine. But if she was in the States, she would have been probably fucking completely bankrupt for the rest of her life paying off the medical bills. And if my cousin, who literally does have a brain tumor, if he was in the States, I couldn't even imagine how much it would cost to get open brain surgery. 3 times he's got it done in the past 2 years. His brain opened up and operated on. And I literally have a picture of how much his medicine costs. I didn't pull the number 150,000 out of my ass. It's literally on the front of his medicine bottle. I'm not even joking. I have the picture on my phone. of how much his medicine costs. 150,000 for a bottle that's this big, and it has about 20 tablets inside it. If he was in America, he would have to pay for that bottle of medicine. So, yes, taxes exist, but people benefit from them. So when people say, taxes in America are too high, I'd rather pay high taxes than be bankrupt. I got a ring stuck on my finger once, and instead of going to the hospital, I took an Uber to the fire station. They removed it in 15 minutes with some sort of oil or soap. $27 Uber versus $2,700 hospital bill. No brainer. See, that's fucked up. That's fucked up that you can't go to the hospital and you can't even get a fucking ambulance in the States. Like, Tectone was literally saying there that he has the best healthcare that you can get in the state of Texas. And he had to get an ambulance once, and they were still charging him $2,000, even though he had the highest insurance that you could buy in the state of Texas. And he said it doesn't matter if he was bleeding out, he would never get a fucking ambulance ever again. Just so you know, the ambulance is obviously free here. I couldn't imagine paying for an ambulance. I literally couldn't imagine. Like, I remember 4 years ago, before my mom found out that she had heart problems, we called the ambulance 4 times in 1 month because she kept getting spikes in her heart rate, and they couldn't figure out why she was spiking so much. And then they found out that she was drinking green tea too late, and that's what was causing her heart rate to spike. But the ambulance came every single fucking time, and we didn't have to pay for it. So if we called the ambulance 4 times in the space of 1 month, is that $10,000? That's not good. An ambulance should be a free service. Do you pay for firefighters to show up? Just out of curiosity, from drinking green tea. Green tea has a lot of caffeine in it, and if you don't have a good heart, it can spike your caffeine levels, and that's what was happening. It was spiking our caffeine levels too late, because I always drink green tea. I always drink a cup of tea before bed. I literally have green tea here beside me now. You always see me drinking green tea. I always have a green tea before bed. My mom used to copy me as well, so then she stopped. Some firefighters are volunteers. It's actually so sad. In Ireland, all firefighters are counted as volunteers. How fucked up is that? That's actually so fucked up. How can you be a volunteer firefighter? Because they don't want to pay them a full wage. I'm literally not even joking, because one of my besties wanted to be a firefighter, but then he found out that you literally can't live off a wage of a firefighter in Ireland. Is Dublin employed now? See? That's a joke, for our insurance, and through his work is deducted directly from his paycheck, yet we still have to pay a ton of money. My son needs dental work in a few months, and after insurance I have to pay $2,000 out of pocket. Why do you even pay for insurance? Why do you even pay for insurance in the States if you're going to still be fucked? I guess you're not as fucked. You're still getting fucked, but at least they lube you up first. It's the best way to think about it. I could never live in the States. I know I always say that, Chi. I always say it, Chi, but I always mean it. I could never live in the States because I would be in constant fear of getting sick or getting in any kind of medical trouble. Oh my God. I could never. I'll come and visit you. Eventually. When I have the money to come and visit you. But fuck if I could live there. Fuck if I could live there. I'd be bubble wrapped. You'd be rolling me down the road. And I wouldn't be able to eat anything. I'd be on fucking like food bags from here. I'm like, I'm not touching anything. I'm afraid of everything inside anything, like. Yeah, just roll me around. Couldn't be me, guys. Couldn't be me. Your makeup is amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. If you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, please come and join us on Twitch. I've been having headaches, guys, for the past day. I have a headache again. I had a headache last night and I had to go to bed early because my head was so sore. I have a headache again. I've been drinking loads of water as well. I wouldn't mind. But I'm drinking loads. And this is full of B12 and magnesium. And magnesium's good for you, isn't it? Like, I thought magnesium was like good for, like, you know, your head and stuff like that. Is it low salt levels if you're drinking too much water? No, I've had enough salt. I can promise you that. I've been a salty bitch. I'm always a salty bitch. But does anyone else have does anyone else have any more hot takes for us? I have still loads. But if you have any more yourselves, please drop them in the chat if you got any hot takes. I'll listen to all your hot takes. Let's get 35k likes for an uwu. What do you think about Israel closing its embassy in Ireland? Don't think anything. Ireland as a country and as a government and individually, most people in Ireland, we don't agree with children being unalived in the streets. We don't agree with civilians being unalived in the streets. And we don't agree with countries that belittle people's human rights as a country, which is just what the Taoiseach said on the news this morning. Is this the Asman hating chick? I don't know why anyone thinks I hate Asman. I watch Asman all the time. I watch Steak and Eggs every Friday. I watch all of Asman's videos. I watched his videos while I was getting ready this morning for stream. I always watch all of his videos. Just because I don't agree with everything he says does not make me an Asman hater. I probably know a lot more about Asman than you know about him. I'll be that person. I'll be like, I can fucking tell you so much about that man. So no, I am not an Asman hater. People are just so outrageous. They see one video of me and they assume that they know everything about me. You know absolutely fuck all. I watch all of Asman's shit. It's just I can have an opinion. Tell us the Asman lore. Fuck. I don't know what counts as Asman lore. He has such good cheekbones because he doesn't have any back teeth. Does that count as Asman lore? Who is Asman? Asman Gold is one of the biggest streamers in the world. He averages about 35,000 viewers every stream. 35,000. Like if we have 266, just imagine there was 35,000 of us here. I just think, oh my god, thank you so much for the star map. Thank you so much. I just think that Asman likes to rage bait a lot. He unapologetically has opinions, and I think he can be just a little toxic sometimes. Like he put up a video there yesterday talking about The Witcher and how people don't agree with like that Ciri isn't as pretty as she was in The Witcher 3. And then he said something that was kind of like, what? And he made a comment that his ex-girl, he's dated a Polish girl with a big nose. And it's just like, that's such a weird thing to say. I was kind of like, what? And he just made it like as kind of like a funny comment, and I was just like, what does that have to do with anything? I have a hot take. People are always so quick to hate others because they don't agree. People can still get along even if they don't agree on everything. To a certain extent. To a certain extent. Like, if your view is that there is nothing wrong with watching animated child pornography, especially child grape or anything in that nature, we have nothing to talk about at all. Because that's what the UN is trying to ban in Japan. Explicit child pornography in the form of anime and manga. And if you believe that that's an taking away their freedom of speech to be allowed to make that kind of artistic content, if you want to call it that, we have nothing to talk about. But if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube and you have a hot take, please drop it in the chat. What's your opinion on the best country in the world? Here's a good question. What do you think the best country in the world is? I can't think of any. Because every country has, like, shit. Did you hear about the Vatican City? Oh my god, did you hear about the Vatican City? Finland is not. Finland isn't even close, Charlie. Don't put Finland on a pedestal like that. Finland is full of fucking racist people. There was literally Nazis walking down the street like 2 weeks ago, proudly wearing the Nazi flag. It's not Finland. I promise you that. Yeah, and members from the Finnish parliament were literally there, walking with them. And they were trying to tell the news stations, like, you know, maybe Africa. Africa's not a country, babe. Just so you know. I love how everyone's dropping the Irish flag. I can't really think of one. I don't know if there's any country that's considered like a really good country, because every country has like a downside to it. Ireland is fucking wet and miserable a lot. So if you're thinking about that, I'm thinking about an all-around great country. I just can't think of one. Iceland, cold, too cold. I don't know about Switzerland. Switzerland is way too expensive. And definitely not Poland. I just can't think. I don't know. I think every country has like its downsides. But did you hear about the Vatican, guys? Did you hear about the Vatican? It's fucking wild. It's fucking wild, lads. They're doing opening of like a portal or something. Don't ask me. And they're opening the tomb of Lucifer or something. Does anyone have the full deets on that? And it's literally true. It's literally true. There's apparently tomb underneath like the main part of the Vatican, like in the center of Saint Peter's Cathedral in the Vatican. Underneath the altar is Lucifer's tomb. That's why there's dragons all around the altar, because it's right over Lucifer's tomb. And they're going to open it on the 26th of December, or is it the 25th of December? I can't remember. I think they're opening the 5 portals on the 25th of December, and then they're opening up Lucifer's on the 26th. I don't know. Oh, is it 20? It's Christmas Eve. They're opening up the portals. On the 25th, they're opening up Lucifer's. It's fucking wild. But it's been recommended by nearly every country to not go to Italy, and especially Rome, in 2025, because it's going to be just chaos there. There's going to be an extra 20 million people going through Rome in 2025. 20 fucking million. That's loads. Can't even imagine 20 million people. Oh no, they're opening... Okay, no, Jeff says they're opening Lucifer's on the 6th of January. So can you tell me a little bit more about that, Jeff? Do you know what the crack is with Lucifer's tomb and why they're opening it? Because I couldn't find anything on why they're opening Lucifer's tomb. Or sarcophagus or whatever. Yeah, they're live streaming it. They're live streaming it, by the way. It's fucking wild. They open every 25 years. But why? Do they just let Lucifer out for like 1 year every 25 years? Then they seal him away again? It's absolutely wild. Let me see why. Why? Let me see if Google search can give me an answer quick. They celebrate the Jubilee. But what are they celebrating? Why are they opening them up? Why are they opening Lucifer's tomb? Okay, preparation to begin for opening holy doors at Vatican, Rome Basilica. Hours after the last visitors and pilgrims left St. Peter's Basilica for the day, a chisel clanged and dusk fell as a group of prelates chanted their prayers before a simple wall marked with a cross. And the wall that's marked with a cross is a door. In preparation for the opening of Christmas Eve of the Holy Door in St. Peter's Basilica in the Vatican, Cardinal Mauro Gambetti, the archpriest of the Basilica, led the brief prayer service and ritual late December the 2nd. Okay. The workers removed the metal box tied with a ribbon and sealed with a wax that contains the handles and key to the holy door, as well as Vatican medals documented the last holy year and 4 gold-covered bricks. Yeah, but why are you letting the devil out? Why are we letting the devil out? Doesn't say. Just that, you know, he's going to be released every 25 years. There you go. Do you believe in ghosts and spirits? Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and no. I don't want to fuck with them. As I bet no one does. No one wants to fuck with that shit. They're just like, nah, man. You need a break. He needs a break. He needs to get out every now and again. He gets clammy after 24 years. You gotta get out. What about aliens? Nah, I believe in the prison. I do believe in aliens, but I believe in the prison planet theory. I've told you about the prison planet theory. If you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, come and join us on Twitch. Does anyone else know what the prison planet theory is? Hi from County Wexford. Hello from Helsinki. Prison planet, not prism. Prison. The prison planet theory is that there has always been aliens, but they just don't show themselves to us because Earth is a prison planet and it's full of resources that they use. So they just come here, take our resources, and they don't want really anything to do with us. So they keep very far away from us. And they just take our resources. All right, good night. It's just a conspiracy. What do you think about the conspiracy? So we're puppets. No, we're slaves. We just gotta work, 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 and keep giving the alien overlords what they want. I just think it's a cool conspiracy. Blue avians, what's that? Any evidence that's convinced people of this prison theory? Where did this idea come from? The idea came from that if you go back far enough and you look at all of the old religions and what they have worshipped, they've always been people or things that look very different to human, and they've come from the sky. And from all corners of the earth, these old civilizations all shared things in common when their civilizations would have never crossed paths. Because they can never find out why these civilizations have so many things in common so far back when they would have never. Like, for example, there was one between Chile and Egypt, like the people in Chile, and the way that they styled they used to do elongated heads or something like that. And they're like, why would they both decide to do that if they didn't see it from something else? So, I don't know. It's just a theory. I like that theory. That's my theory on aliens. But aliens are always going to have theories because no one knows if aliens are real or not. I don't know who came up with the prison planet theory. I heard it once and I was like, do you know what? I can get behind that. I can fuck with that one. Have you ever heard the theory that Christianity is actually no, it's not a theory, but have you heard of this one so you know there's 3 types of Christianity? There's Orthodox, Roman Catholic, and Protestant. Well, there's actually 4, but they were basically like made extinct, and you're not allowed to worship that type of Christianity. But there's a type of Christianity that they believe that all the other types of Christianity, Gnostic, yeah. The Gnostic belief in Christianity is that our God, like the God of Christianity, is actually evil. And he's an evil God. Because why would you be able to be cured of or taken all sins away from you? Or something like that. I thought it was pretty... let me find out what Gnostic people believe in again. Because I heard it once and I was like... Here we go. The Gnostic belief includes the idea that the material world, our world, was created by an imperfect divine being. This creator's divinity is distinct from the supreme God, that it's transcendent, meaning that it's not located within time and space. By contrast, Christian doctrine holds that there is one God. One second, let me... it was really interesting when I read about it, but that was ages ago. Oof, there's so much here. I'm gonna have to read about it and come back to you. We could do a stream on it if you want. I think that would really upset people. And I like upsetting Christians. Bye. Hot take. The difference between religion and a cult is the amount of people that believe it's acceptable. True. I have another hot take here, and it was God was created by man because man hated that life was created by woman. Does that upset anyone? That's an interesting one. Do you want me to say it again? So, God was created by man because man hated that life was created by woman. No comment. Makes sense. Makes sense, right? Right? When I heard that, I was just like, that's wild. That's a wild one, isn't it? So yeah, that was interesting. There's a conspiracy theory that no reason we are not allowed to the North Pole is because it's entrance to the hollow earth, and that's the reason war is not allowed there either. And there's also the ice wall, which I love. I love the ice wall. The ice wall is great. Does anyone have any more hot takes for us? Because my hot takes are just going to get fucking... They're going to get darker and darker. They're just getting darker on this page. Does anyone else got any more hot takes? And if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, please come and join us on Twitch. Let's get to 240 viewers. If you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, come and join us on Twitch. Thank you all, the 220 people that are here. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Why are you wearing a cross? Because I'm Catholic. What do you mean, why am I wearing a cross? Like, what other reason would someone wear a cross other than they're Christian? Well, you think this is a fashion statement? Like, I'm literally wearing rosary beads from the Vatican. These are from the Vatican. There's a picture of the Vatican there. You're the worst Catholic I've ever met, and I sincerely mean it as a compliment. The worst Catholic? I don't know. I'm pretty good when it comes to being a Catholic, I think. I like making Christians angry. I fucking do. I really do. I like making Christians think about their faith and what's wrong with it. And the things that aren't great. God is Loki theory. Is that God is bad and God is a trickster? Because that's also kind of falling in the Gnostic belief. Yes, Catholics are Christian. There's 3 types of Christianity: Roman Catholic, Protestant, and Orthodox. In America, you're either mostly Protestants or Catholics. In Eastern Europe, they're mostly Orthodox. Orthodox is actually pretty cool. I've learned a bit about Orthodox Christianity since I've been here, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty sound. Do we have any more hot takes though? Any more? Yes, me too. What do you think of Islam? I don't think anything. I think all religions are good at their core and that people are just full of corruption and bad. There is no religion at its core that is bad. People are bad, and people ruin all good things in the world. And that's a fact. To make her a proper Christian. What's a proper Christian? Because I'm already a proper Christian. I don't know what constitutes a proper Christian besides, believing in not hurting anyone and being as kind to people as you can. That's the only type of Christianity I know. Hot take. Our related religion should all get along. They should. People never get along though. People never get along. But I wish I knew enough about religion so I could create a Venn diagram and find the common aspects. There's a lot of common aspects between the Abraham religions, which is the Jewish, Islamic, and Christian religions. There's a lot of crossovers between them all. No one ever gets on though. No one ever gets on. That's the sad part. Where are you from? Ireland. I have how many hot takes left? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've still 5 hot takes left. This is great. This is great. I love this. I'm dying for the bathroom. I actually am dying. We're going to have a small ad break in 3 minutes. And this is me going to be going to the bathroom because I have been dying to go to the bathroom for 20 minutes. I've drank too much water. Way too much water. So, as I said, we're going to have a small ad break in 3 minutes. And this is your time to go wee, go check on your cats, go check on your dogs, go check on your kids, go check on your wife, go check on your partner, go check on your mom, go check on your dad. I don't know. Just stretch. You got 3 minutes. And we'll have that in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Check on your bird. Be that your animal, nor girlfriend, or both. Dying to go wee though. Oh, if I was to wait any longer, I would wee myself. But instead, I'd be warm. Is this a Mavis cosplay? Do you know what? It could be. It could be a Mavis cosplay. It wasn't, but it could be. But if you are watching on TikTok or YouTube, this is a great time to come and join us on Twitch. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm trying to get to 200 average viewers. And the only way I can do that is if people on TikTok and YouTube who are enjoying my stream come and join us on Twitch. I promise you it's 10 times more enjoyable on Twitch. You can see more. It's completely free. The sound is probably better. You'll be able to see videos over here and see pictures over here. And you'll be able to see the games over here when we eventually start playing them. I say it's Nancy Downs cosplay from The Craft. Okay. I've only seen The Craft once, but I'll take that. But yeah, come and join us on Twitch. Do you play games on Twitch? Yep, I'm doing a giveaway for a copy of Kingdom Hearts 2.5 and 1.5 as well. All the way up to Christmas. The camera view is better on Twitch. The camera view is better on Twitch. So yeah. But yeah, come and join us. if you have any questions, please just ask, and you are more than welcome to come and join us. We'll have a 3-minute ad break in 30 seconds, and I'm going to run to the bathroom with me, and then get myself another water. Hey, what's up, Fairy? Keep people entertained while I go to the bathroom, please. Look how many people we have, Fairy. Look how many people we have. This is so cool. Thank you all for joining us. But I'll be back after the ad break. BRB. BRB. I'm just going to the bathroom because I'm dying. Wow, just in time. Got another water. Let's get to 45k likes for an uwu, 50k for an ada ada. And I'm just back in time. Oh. Did you all have a good little break? Did anyone think of any hot takes for me? And thank you, Fairy, for looking after everybody. Did you all have a good little ad break? And did you think of any hot takes while I was away? They really want people to sign up for the Marines. No ad break. There was an ad break for people watching on TikTok and YouTube. Or for Twitch and YouTube. Do you listen to any goth bands? I listen to a few goth bands. No really old ones. I listen to a lot of Him. I really like Him. I listen to a lot of 80s goth pop. I like that kind of stuff. I listen to a lot of goth metal and goth rock. In time, current religion will be considered mythology. True. It always goes like that. But did you guys hear about the shooting that happened in America? Was it this morning? Or was it yesterday? That 15-year-old girl in the States. Was that yesterday? Did you all hear about that? Yeah, so a 15-year-old girl in Madison, Wisconsin went into a classroom and unalived 3 people with a handgun. And I swear, one of the first questions that was asked was the girl transgender? Like, what? They just really want to push that so hard. Like, I swear to God, it was one of the first things that the police had to answer to, and he was like, it doesn't fucking matter what they recognized as. There's still 3 people dead. So crazy. Go there, but happened to not go to school that day. What ages were the kids that were unalived? Because it was in an open study hall, so it could have been any age. That's the scary part, because she did it in the study hall, an all age group study hall. But so how many people believe? I have a question for the chat. How many people here are American? I'll ask again. Hands up in the chat if you're American. USA. Okay, so we got a lot of Americans, so this is great. I want to ask you this question. How many people here in the chat believe that there should be strict gun laws in America? There should be a ban on guns in America. A lot of people are saying no. And that's fair. I respect that. I will respect that. So I have another question. For you. And my next question is, how many people here are pro-life? As well as pro-guns. Pro-life and pro-guns. Pro-life means that you agree on the ban on abortions in the States. Okay, so my question is going to be, why are you pro-choice? Now, why are you pro-life? Like, why do you think that you shouldn't be allowed to get an abortion? Like, why? All life matters. Okay, fair. You're killing people. So you're killing people if you allow abortions to happen. Is that what you mean? Yes? And you think that, as you said, all life matters and you don't want to kill children. Yeah? Like, I'm just asking you a question, genuinely. Of course. So what about the 2 children that died yesterday who were shot? Because of your gun laws that made it possible for a 15-year-old girl to be able to walk into a school with a gun. Do their lives not matter? But you're the person who just said that all life matters. What about the children who were shot dead yesterday? Do their lives not matter? I guess, it's always thoughts and prayers when it comes to gun laws. And it's always all life matters when it comes to protecting women. Hardly an argument. You literally just said that all life matters, but you don't care protecting children's lives in the States because it's the only country in the world that has the problem with school shootings. Keep up the hypocrisy, though. Keep it up, if it works for you. That's just my hot take. Are guns legal in Ireland? No. They're not legal in any country. No one in Ireland can have a gun unless they have a hunting license or they're a member of the Guards or the Army, like every other correct country in the world. I don't know why they call themselves pro-life either, because they're not in favor of children's lives and they're not in favor of mothers' lives. They're just in favor of having control. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, we can defend ourselves. There's other ways to defend yourself. You don't need to be carrying a firearm. And it'll continue to always be a problem in the States. And it's always, thoughts and prayers to the children that die, to the teachers that die, to the parents that die. It's always just thoughts and prayers. But that's not going to fix anything. So, just remember that. Just remember that. Whatever makes you feel better about it at the end of the day. But yeah. Did you hear about the Hunter x Hunter exam that's happening in Washington in February? That'll be wild. But if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube and you want to come and join us on Twitch, you are more than welcome to. The link is in my TikTok bio and YouTube about section. Yeah, and that's fair if you have one. If you live somewhere where there is dangerous wildlife. I didn't say there wasn't. I didn't argue. I didn't argue with you on, if you should have it or not. I argued about the hypocrisy of people who are pro-life. I didn't. If you listen to what I said, I didn't argue with you. I just presented arguments to you. Like you can piss and moan and bang your heads off the wall about it all you want. It's not my problem. It's your problem. I don't suffer as a result of it. But, whatever helps you sleep at night, that's all that matters. I don't care about the argument of defense, honestly. I don't care about it. Suffering that rapid aging after 30. Who, me? I don't care. Everyone gets older. That's fine. I don't understand why people have such a perplexity about getting older or anything like that. Everyone in this stream is probably plus 20. And I would rather have people that watch me who are of closer age group to me rather than people who are younger. Well, actually, no, people that are younger could probably benefit of not listening to half the massive creators on the internet. So yeah, you can come here too. And you can sit here and you can ask questions and you can listen. But I'm happy that I have an older audience that watch me. I'm much happier with that. And I don't care. I don't have a fear of getting older. I always tell people I'm 29 years old. I actually think it's really, really, really fucking weird when you see creators who lie about their age. It's so fucking strange. Like, why do you feel the need to lie about your age? Is it because you're afraid that people won't watch you anymore because you're older than you are? It's kind of predatory. Do you not think if you lie about your age? And please don't bring attention to yourself if you're underage in the chat. Do not say what age you are if you're under 17. I always say that. Do not say your age because I don't want you to bring attention to yourself because I don't know everyone who's in the chat. I don't know their search history on the internet, and I don't want anyone to be messaging you because they're going to take advantage of you. Do not say your age. If you say your age and you're underage on Twitch, I'll also ban you. And I'll tell Twitch that you're underage. So don't be silly. Protect yourself on the internet. I think more kids need to protect themselves on the internet. Show Nana. I don't actually know where she is. I've seen Nyx is in the bathroom lying on the hot tiles. I think Nana is curled up in my room under my blanket. Oh my god. Oh my god. Before stream, I actually had to wash Nana's paws in the sink because Nana is a weirdo and she doesn't. Twitch has an age policy. Of course it does. It's 13s, 13 plus. And if you say that you're under 13 on Twitch, you will get automatically IP banned by Twitch. Literally. Don't try it because Twitch will IP ban you. Oh my god, she had stinky paws and I had to wash her paws in the sink because she was in her litter tray and she doesn't actually have any litter in her litter tray. She doesn't like litter. She likes it to be clean. So she was rubbing her paws in her own piss. So I saw her trying to go, running back to my room and I was like, no! So I had to put her paws underneath the sink and wash her paws, and she was totally chill. She was just letting me wash her paws and her back paws as well. It was so bad. Oh my god, I was just like, no! She doesn't like litter. No. She's never liked litter. But she was totally cool with getting her paws washed. She was very demure. Oh my gosh. How many pets do you have? 2. And I'm happy she doesn't like litter because it's so fucking smelly. Because it's so easy to wash her tray. Like whenever I get up in the morning, I wash her tray from the night before. When I finish before stream, I check if there's anything in her litter and I just wash it. After stream, I look in her litter, I wash it. Before bed, I look in her litter and I wash it. So I check her litter 4 times a day and I always make sure her litter is clean. It was only because I was going in to change her, to look at her litter box, and she was just in there before stream. And I saw her putting her paws in her own piss and I was like, ugh, it's filthy. She's very clean though. That's the reason a lot of people are ashamed of their age, because US pretty much put a mask on you saying you look younger is better. I just don't like the whole thing younger is better. I think it's such a weird fucking predatory thing to say. Younger is better. It's like, for who? Who is younger better for? You're gonna die. You're gonna age. You might as well just fucking, be happy with it. Like my mom is always saying, oh, I'm always gonna dye my hair and you'll be the same. I was like, no, I can't wait to go gray. I fucking love gray hair. I think gray hair is so fucking pretty. I can't wait to go gray. And she's like, we'll see what you think when you actually do go gray. And I'm just like, I'm not. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. What's up, Narwhal? See all my recommended only on Twitch because I dislocated my shoulder. What's the crack, kid? You see me on TikTok? What kind of content do you do, yo? Let me go haunt you a little bit. We all love a bit of a haunting. I like your picture. I always tell people I'm haunting them as well because I don't want to go onto someone's page and then their box starts playing and then you're like, are you on my page? Like, yup. We have to do a bit of a haunt. That's how it works. But welcome to the chat. May I say you're not being weird, just wanted to compliment you. I don't think it's weird. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being super nice. We love people who are super nice. Them's the rules. We'll do a community haunting. Society still has some growing to do, getting better. Yeah, it is a little bit getting better, but it is the whole thing of younger is better. Like, so bad, but so true. So bad, but so true. Ugh. But if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, come and join us on Twitch. Does anyone else have any more hot takes for us? Where in Ireland are you from? I'm from Clare. West Coast. Very much West Coast. I'm going back on Saturday. And if we reach this goal by today, we'll do an animal shelter video at the Clare Animal Welfare. We only need 29 subs. 29 subs to go. I'm Catholic. Then waffles are my hot take. It's not a hot take. That's not a hot take, though. Rice and beef is the greatest food ever. It's not a hot take. Where in the UK would you recommend moving to based off the schools? I'm thinking about Wales. If you want to learn Welsh. I don't know. Like the UK is not England is not very known for having good schools. It's mainly super expensive schools are all the good schools. So I'd nearly recommend going to somewhere like Wales. I don't know what the school system is like in Wales, but I know in England it's very bad at the moment. Because my little sister is going to schools in London, and it's always the super expensive schools that are the best schools. Will your dad be on stream? No, my dad lives in London, so he will not be on stream. My mum lives in Ireland. My mum will be on stream on Sunday. Why does I'm Catholic sound so natural for you? What? What do you mean sounds so natural? I don't know what that means. My friend who lives there made it sound like the schools in Wales are just as bad as the ones in the US. The ones in Ireland are fine. Like there's normally not a lot of bullying, and bullying isn't as crazy as it is in the States. Like I swear, bullying in the States is absolutely fucking crazy. Like I was absolutely so shocked at how much bullying actually happens in the schools in the States and how far they go. They do not go that far in Ireland. There is really strict punishments on bullying when it comes to stuff like that. Also, the Irish school system is better than the one in the UK, I'm pretty sure. I haven't heard a person so happy to talk about their religion in a long time, but I'm in the slums in Australia. No, I don't care. I don't think anyone should be ashamed of their religion. I don't think I think it's very wrong for anyone to shame anyone for their religion. People can be openly, proudly Islamic. People can be openly, proudly Jewish. People can be openly and proudly Shinto, which I also am. I'm Shinto Catholic. People can be openly and proudly Catholic, Protestant, as long as you're not a cunt. Yeah, but I think when I say better, I mean in terms of bullying. Socks and sandals are fine. I love socks and sandals. I always wear socks and sandals. I am a culprit every day of socks and sandals. No, my mom doesn't play. My dad used to play with me. What's kind of sus? I got 2 crosses. I don't got just 1 cross. I got 2 crosses. I'm double crossing, bitch. If you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, come join us on Twitch. How many people just Googled Shinto? Shintoism is the old religion of Japan before Buddhism arrived, and it believes in the ideology of animism. And animism is the belief that everything has a soul. Rocks, trees, rivers, lakes, the sea, the sky, rain, toilet paper in some cases. Everything has a soul, and everything is to be respected as a result of that. Which is easy to fucking abide by. You just respect everything, and you don't show anything a lack of respect because everything has a soul. Easy. And don't really know what Shinto is. I haven't met any Japanese who said I'm Shinto. Really? That's wild. If you go to traditional temples, you'll find people that are Shinto. When I go to Japan in September, I'm going to get myself a book, and there are these books that you get signed by monks in traditional temples, and I'm going to try and fill as much of my book as I can. Does Ireland worship their celebrities like America do like their gods? I know it's not a hot take, but I'm kind of curious because you guys have a lot of famous people over there, especially in soccer, aka football, and amazing actors, but I barely see any Irish people say they look up to celebrities compared to the US. That's a fair thing to ask, in fairness, and I'd have to say no. I think in America you put celebrities on a pedestal much more than we would in a lot of European countries, because you might see like people just out and walking about and you'd be like, isn't he your man from? And you're like, yeah. You might, ask for a picture if it's not too busy, but you wouldn't like annoy them any further than that because they're just trying to enjoy their day. But I don't think so. Can any Irish people attest to that or not attest to that? On what you think, if Irish people think celebrities are gods? I don't think so. No, everyone in Ireland has demonized Conor McGregor. He doesn't even count as a person anymore in Ireland. That's how shunned by society he has been made. Every bar in Ireland nearly has stopped selling his draft and has painted over his draft taps so that you can't see it. Wait, why? Because he's a rapist. And we don't stand by that, really. I don't remember anyone really liking Conor really ever, but there's a lot better like sports people that you could like look up to rather than him. Like, what's her name? Is it Katie Ledecky? The girl from Wexford who's the boxer? Like, she's a nice girl. She's way cooler. And your man who won the swimming, he's a bit cocky like, but he's a nice lad. Katie Taylor. Ledecky's the swimmer, the American swimmer, sorry. That's why it came to me. I'm a swimmer, so I'd mainly be watching the swimming. But yeah, no. I think that's an American, Korean, I don't know if they do it in Japan as much. They do it in Japan, yeah. So it's an American, Japan, Korean thing to idolize celebrities. But that's because of the way that they've been marketed. And they've been marketed so well that you have been told to look up to them like that. That's a good marketing team. But yeah, unless do you have any more hot takes for us? If you have any questions, I'll answer your questions as well. We're having a good day. Hot take: the UK should release Northern Ireland to the Republic of Ireland. I don't know. I don't think it would work. There would be a lot of blood. It would be. I don't think it would be peaceful. The only thing that can happen for Northern Ireland is that it can continue to just be itself at this stage, because give it another 50, maybe another 50 years. It can't. If you think that it can, and you think that Northern Ireland should just be given back to the Republic of Ireland, you don't know anything about how fucking scary the Unionists can be. Yeah, there is a lot of members in Northern Ireland that do want to remain a part of the UK, and that's the problem. You have people that are crazy there, and that would go back to violence nearly to stay in the UK, and they don't want any more violence there. There's been enough. Way too much. If you go to nearly so many of the parts of Belfast, you'll see plaques everywhere. Like, this many people died here, and this many people died here, and this many people died here. And it's just like, no one wants that again. Yeah, and Ireland doesn't really want Northern Ireland because it would be very expensive at the same time. Why is the northern part so loyal to the UK? I'm not familiar with why they are historically. So, the reason why they settled in the north of Ireland is because the north of Ireland had the most concentrated amount of, one, Irish speakers, and two, Irish Catholics, basically. So they brought over loads of Scottish people and offering them land in those areas to stay there and live there. And they would have been very loyal to the British Crown for giving them this land and giving them these opportunities and all this stuff in the north of Ireland. And that's why they're so loyal to the Crown historically, because they gave them all of these nice things in Northern Ireland. So yeah. It has been a long time since I've done any of my history on Northern Ireland though. They colonised it. Yes, Ireland is a colonised country. That's why we speak English. Much that people don't believe. But favorite current shows. I'm not really watching anything right now. I just finished watching La Palma, which is really good. It was only 4 episodes long. I'm literally not watching anything right now. I have nothing to watch. I'm going to start rewatching Natsume Yujincho, which is Natsume's Book of Friends. It's an old anime, but it's still ongoing. I'm going to start watching that and just putting on in the background while I'm playing Kingdom Hearts. But I'm not watching anything right now. I'm watching Dan Da Dan weekly, but that's only one episode a week for 20 minutes. I did watch Arcane. I watched the second half of that yesterday. It's so good. So good. Oh, wait till you get to episode 4. It's wild. Absolutely wild. But I'm not watching anything. Is anyone watching anything else? That's good. Or here's a good question. What do you guys want to do next? It's 3 o'clock. So do you want to keep chatting or do you want to play games? What do you guys want to do? Kaiju number 8 was really good. I can't wait for season 2. What do you want to do? I don't care. Please vote in the Twitch chat. Do you want to keep chatting or do you want to play games? What game? Kingdom Hearts 2.5. We're playing that right now. We're just at a really good part. And I'm also giving away a copy of the game on stream for anyone who's watching. How are you doing? I'm good. I hope you're good too. I've run out of things to talk about now that my page is empty. I think I did good though. I filled a full page full of shit to talk about. What are we going to do on Thursday though? That's a good question. There's loads of people online right now. What are they all playing? Marvel Rivals, Detroit, Indiana Jones, Baldur's Gate, World of Warcraft, Marvel Rivals, IRL, Marvel Rivals, Marvel Rivals, Marvel Rivals, Infinity Nikki. Has anyone here been playing Infinity Nikki? What's my favorite Christmas movie? I don't really have a favorite Christmas movie. I said if we reached the sub goal by the end of today that we'd watch a Christmas movie on Wednesday night though. Games. Okay, next question is what do you want to play? Do you know watch Hassan and have a hot take? And have a hot take. I don't really have a hot take on Hassan. Hassan is like unapologetically like and one of the biggest creators in the world. Like if he stopped streaming tomorrow, it wouldn't affect him whatsoever. And that's the crazy thing about Hassan. What X's movie? Whatever you want to watch. I don't care. You like Infinity Nikki? It looks cool. I do remember my dreams. I always used to write them down, so I always used to remember them, which was really annoying. Thank you all for everyone who's here today, by the way. If you're new to my stream, please, please, please don't forget to drop a follow. Would greatly appreciate it. If you tuned in for the rest of my streams as well. Where can we vote for the movie? It doesn't matter about the vote for the movie. If we don't reach this goal today, then there's not going to be a movie. Who watched the Barbie movie yet because you didn't want to pay? It is added to... Oh yeah, it's on Netflix as well. Was it today? It was added 2 days ago for us. But what do you guys want to play? Do you want to play Marvel Rivals? Do you want to play Kingdom Hearts 2? Do you want to play Pokemon Pocket? Oh my god, the new expansion for Pokemon Pocket is out! I'm such a fucking loser! Loser! I just realized the fucking expansion's out today. Yeah, there's 17k people playing it right now because of the new expansion. And if we play Pokemon Pocket, I'll play with all of you. How many subs are needed? 29? So what are we going to play? Kingdom Hearts, Pokemon Pocket, or Marvel Rivals? I want to play Pokemon Pocket. What was the expansion? Pokemon Pocket expansion. So what's in the expansion? Mythical Island is the name of the expansion. Thank you so much, Fallen Angel. I really appreciate you subscribing with Prime. Has Mew EX. Is that it? So there's... But what's new in the expansion? Aerodactyl EX. Cards? Cards list. Okay, so this is the expansion list. So there's an Executor, Celebi EX, Snivy, Servine, Serperior, Myrtle, Shinotic, don't know these, Ponyta, Rapidash, we already have those, Magmar, we already have that. Wait, is this all the Pokemon? There's 68 new Pokemon added. Apparently. The rare list are Executor, Serperior, Salandite, Vaporeon, ooh, Vaporeon, Deden, Marshadow. The special illustration rares are Celebi, Gyarados, Mew, Aerodactyl, Pidgeot, Budding Expenditure, Blue Leaf, Mew, hey, Privyet, don't know what that says, Immersive Rare, Celebi, and Hyper Rare is Mew. We're gonna play it? Yay! Yes! I love when you wanna play Pokemon. And if you have it, it's free, by the way. You can download it and I will play you. We'll do loads of card openings because I should have a load of cards. Well, actually, I haven't been downloading it. I haven't been opening it every day, so I probably don't have a lot. But what was I doing? Stream Manager. It's gonna be class. Edit. Fairy, the new Pokemon update is out. I'll just leave it in gaming, so because there's no Pokemon Pocket. Oh, there was an update then. Okay. I just remembered it there when we were trying to decide what game we're gonna play. Fucking Pokemon! Do you like Hazbin Hotel? Yes. He'll probably need an update. And if you want to play me, I'll play every man, woman, and child in the chat. Just don't say if you're a child. My games. Update. Of course there's an update. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm fucking ready. I can't wait to see the new Pokemon. There's a lot of new Pokemon in fairness. Wait, what? Okay, it's just updating the app, I guess. Is Sunday where you are? Is it Sunday? Oh, Fairy, thank you so much for the subs. We only need 23 more subs to go. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That'll pay for my dinner. You got Mew on your first pull. Are you fucking serious? I don't get luck like that. I never get luck like that. I will never be that lucky. Ever. If you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, come and join us on Twitch. We're going to play some Pokemon Pocket. It's going to be class. If you're a Pokemon fan, come and join us. Do you have the entire Naruto set? Yes. 1 to 72, baby. It took me a long time. Okay. Secret for a good... Oh, the bent corners. The bent corners aren't there anymore, though. The bent corners are a thing of the past. I haven't seen a bent corner in forever. It wants me to sign in. This was a big update. I can't remember my sign in. I think that's it. Okay, I have to end my, let me see, can I? I got it wrong. I can't believe I haven't played it in a few weeks and I have to completely re-sign in. Hopefully. All good. Accept. What? It's saying that it's no longer compatible. Wait. Close. No way. I've never had a problem with BlueStacks before when it comes to... No, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. You'll probably have to do an update for the game as well. Oh, cancel. go. Unfortunately, you can't see the game over on TikTok, or I would stay on TikTok. But if you want to come and play Pokemon with us, we're going to be playing it over on Twitch and YouTube. You are more than welcome to join us. The link is in my TikTok bio. But if I don't see you over there, I won't be here tomorrow. I don't stream on Wednesdays, but I'll see you on Thursday. I hope you have a great rest of your day, TikTok. Thank you so much for joining the stream today. Please drop a follow, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Mwah. No! What? I was too long. I was too long. Bye, TikTok.